tip-off goes to Milwaukee. Now the starting group for the visitors. McHale is out there at Malone. And it's Michael Jordan. Then it's Johnson. And it's Bird in at the 3 set. And finished off by Lister.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And when we think about the excitement that Jordan brings to the game, but what about the offensive fundamentals? The man is a perfectionist. And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Johnson, that's for 2. Not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down.
The backcourt today as good as it gets. And they've earned the green light every time they touch the ball.
Pass to Cummings. Good, nice job down low.
Boy, the bounce pass put right on the money. Nice assist.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Johnson from outside. An absolute bomb from 3-point range. Johnson's got 5 now. Moncrief, El Cid with it. Over Jordan. Moncrief's shot is off.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Malone, good.
Kevin McHale.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Here's Pressey. They set the pick. Pass to Moncrief. Down low. Here's Lister. Down it goes for his 3rd basket in as many tries.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Now here's Johnson. He's got 5. Traps in the tray.
Nice seeing Johnson drain the 3 ball, proving how lethal of a scorer he can be.
Pass to Cummings. Lets it fly from 18. That one's no good. That makes him 1 for 2. Here's McHale. And all around the rim that time before dropping in.
Yeah, and this is what happens when you have a scorer like Jordan on the floor. He attracts all that attention defensively, leaving guys wide open.
Now here is Moncrief. Bucks passing it around. Here is Hodges. The 3. Moncrief's shot is off. Here's Bird. Sinks it from just inside the baseline.
Read the defense perfectly on that possession.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Jordan against Moncrief. Out to the right wing. To halt the run. And he comes up with the deuce. So the 80s team called timeout. They're first. The 80s team making some changes. Olajuwon comes in for McHale, and Irving subbed in for Larry Bird.
A shot like that is a polite way to say, hey, coach, bench me.
And funny thing is, if that doesn't get you benched, I have no idea what would.
First team foul.
Malone comes with the double team. Finished off by Lister.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick. No rotation. My goodness.
Here's Pressey. After Magic Johnson's bucket. Pass to Cummings. The powerful Terry Cummings finishes in close.
This is for Paul Pressey.
Here's Jordan. Olajuwon inside. Pressey defending. The 7-footer Lister is there for the rebound. They double him with Jordan. And stolen by Olajuwon. Here's Johnson. Drops it in from 14 feet away. And 12 points for Magic Johnson.
That's just more for Magic. And for all of his unselfish ways, if he wanted to. This guy could probably score like this on a nightly basis.
Deflects the pass. Shoots from 14. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Johnson's got 14 points.
And when you have this kind of size as a point guard, what a tremendous advantage. Magic can really match up with all 5 positions.
Got that bucket in no time at all.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Here is Hodges. Still yet to score. Here's Cummings. That one goes in.
And this game already taking shape as an offensive battle.
Well, the fans love it. Coaches may not like the lack of defense, but boy, the rules promote scoring, no doubt.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Well, you set the tempo early, and when you get command and control of a game, it's perfect.
No dice from the high post.
Oh, the analytics department is smiling after that one.
Magic Johnson. He's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the 80s team. What an amazing quarter. There was... And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the 80s team.
They're controlling the pace of this game, pushing the ball up court and getting good looks in early offense.
They've also done a really good job taking advantage of miscues. Their defense has been stifling in this one.
On the court for the 80s team. They got Olajuwon. Irving is out there with Thomas. And it's Bird. And it's Abdul-Jabbar in at the 5 spot. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
And this is a guy who just constantly works on his shooting stroke. Ricky Pierce, you see the ball come right off the fingertips, and then with the consistent follow-through.
Dunleavy, the pass to Greavy. Outside, Pierce. Here's Greavy. Bird covering. Pass to Greavy. Down to 5 on the shot clock. To the paint. It goes in. And the 80s team lead is cut to just 7 on the basket from Mokeski.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Shoots it. Thomas gets the bucket. Thomas got his first basket. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. It's stolen by Abdul-Jabbar. And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Abdul-Jabbar. And so Don Nelson calls a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy. McHale checked in for Abdul-Jabbar. Doubled by McHale. Pass to Pressey. Now here's Cummings. A great setup by Pressey. Cummings got 10.
And you see the vision there from Pressey. He's just so comfortable with the ball in his hands, setting up his teammates.
There's Thomas with the 3. Bucks trail by 7. Pierce with it. And it's Bird picking him up. Pierce kicks to Pressey. Baseline J on the way. That's short off the rim.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
And Irving gets it to go on the assist by McHale. And the 80s team leads by 9. Hodges against Thomas. Here's Cummings. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
Yeah, and boy, Cummings is tough to stop. Has that strong frame, mobile, and no one's matched up with him all night.
And they pick up 2. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here is Hodges. No scoring in this one. Misses the 3. Fast break points aside, they've had a tough time offensively.
Yeah, trust is what they're missing, guys. You've got to keep moving the ball and shoot with confidence. Ultimately, things will happen well when you play together. Forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how brilliant throwdown. A different look for Milwaukee. Lister's checked in for Mokeski, and it's Moncrief in for Pierce. Puts one up from 19, and the shot is good from Johnson. Johnson's got 18 points.
Oh, he is red hot right now. Defense has got to lock in.
Pass to Cummings. Uses the glass to finish the layup. He's got 14.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the deep thinking jump shot, gave a little pump fake, and then off to the races.
And the shot is good from Johnson.
Not sure why they sagged off him in that distance. He is very good in the mid-range.
Pass to Cummings. Goes straight to the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's going to go on Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. The Bucks shooting just their second attempt at the line tonight. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the 80s team. They've led by as much as 10, and the basket is good. 1:57 left now here in the second. Pass to Hodges. And here's Moncrief. Here's Preston. 5 to shoot. Doubled by Abdul-Jabbar.
Alton Lister. First personal foul.
Hodges against Johnson. Johnson draws the double. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Johnson's got the lead up to 10 now for the 80s team. Pass to Cummings. Back to Moncrief. Here's Hodges. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
Oh, the defense very willing to live with that mid-range jumper.
The 19-foot shot. Worthy with the bucket. And the 80s team leads by 12.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score lock in on the moment and play the right way.
The 80s team making some changes. Moses Malone. He's checked in for Abdul-Jabbar. And Larry Bird sub for James Worthy. Jordan inside. Moncrief defending. Second shot opportunity. He takes it up and lays it in. McHale's got his second basket of the game.
Well, this is what he does. Find ways to make his presence felt, and this time on the offensive glass.
How about the hustle on display there? That kind of effort will earn respect from everyone.
It's good. Cummings got 11 points in the quarter.
Just doing what he can. He's competing and he's converting.
And he has really kept them in this one. The high effort level. Now the rest of the team has got to step up.
And he has his fingerprints all over this first half. He is just shooting it so efficiently.
And so it's the visiting team. Their lead at 15 going into the break. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting they've been dialed in so far from the field. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. A fantastic game from Magic Johnson in this one.
What a menace he was on defense through the first 2 quarters, just disrupting everything.
Well, it was about effort and anticipation. Hard to get into an offensive rhythm when you know this guy is lurking.
Hodges is out there with Moncrief. Then there's Lister. Then there's Cummings. And it's Pressey in at the 3. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Bird outside. From 10 feet out. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Bird's got 6 points. Bucks trail by 19. Right wing. No good with the triple. Pressey's gone just 1 of 5 from the field. McHale passes to Malone. It's good. The assist that time from McHale.
Kevin McHale.
McHale's got 4 assists in the game. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Jordan comes with the double team. And the jam by Terry Cummings.
And he gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
Well, that's how you drive your point home right there. Johnson for 3. Connects from 3-point range. Johnson's got 30 points.
You know, they continue to feed him the ball, and he keeps delivering. The leading scorer in this one.
And so Don Nelson calls a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Just over a minute and a half played here in the 3rd. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Always going up for the alley-oop here. And the jam by Terry Cummings.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. Johnson gets the bucket.
This is unbelievable. He has over half the team's points right now.
Diversified scoring in this one for him.
I love when everyone can get involved, a full team effort.
3-pointer on the way. And Pressey gets it to go. Pressey's got 5.
There you go again. A nice kick out after the D had collapsed on him.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Well, a lot of French players are coming into the league, and Rudy Gobert said it's amazing. The first ones, like Tony Parker and Boris Diaw, they paved the way. Now, French kids aren't scared to dream about the NBA. They have role models that they can look up to and try to follow. Guys, back over to you.
Merci. Allie LaForce with the report. Hey, Allie, thanks. Inside. And finished off by Lister.
Boy, something so good about a perfectly placed lead pass. That is nice.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the 80s team. Nice jump shot from the top of the key. Johnson's got 9 points now in just the second half.
Boy, his scoring has been a huge part of their success here. But this is not new, right? We come to expect this every night.
And really scored most of their points, but he can't score them all, guys. He's going to have to get somebody else to step up.
Here's Jordan. The top of the key jumper is on the mark. And the 80s team leads by 19.
You know, he hasn't taken as many shots tonight, but they're still ahead, and that means his teammates are delivering.
And now here's Johnson, a fast break chance. Pulls it up. Malone. Second chance shot. He lays it in.
Moses Malone.
Malone's got 4 this quarter.
Malone is relentless inside, so strong with non-stop effort.
And the foul on Magic Johnson. That's his first foul. And the Bucks making a change here. Davis has checked in.
On the court.
Here's Pressey. 5 points in the game and finished off by Lister.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
And Hodges kicks to Moncrief. There's 1:40 left in the 3rd. Shoots over Jordan. That misses off the backboard. The shot. Tries again, and Johnson puts it in.
Magic Johnson.
Johnson's got 36.
And boy, he can see blood in the water attacking a somewhat helpless team right now.
Well, you love that there's no let-up in how they're playing. They want to dominate every aspect, including second chance points.
Hodges misses. Here's Malone, and a little luck that time, but it drops. That's now 8 points for Moses Malone.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
That is the competitiveness he brings to the table. Every night you're going to get great effort from him.
A new lineup here for the Bucks. The 80s team also changing it up. Abdul-Jabbar comes in for Malone. And Olajuwon subbed in for Michael Jordan. To the middle and taken away by Magic. And they're moving it up. Irving from long range. And the three ball is good. Irving's got 7.
Well, they've won the battle of transition buckets, and those easy points have helped them build this lead.
Well, this is their pace. This is exactly how they want to play. A little fast, a little loose.
The Bucks have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. First free throw is good. The 80s team making a switch here. Thomas is checked in. That one falls, so he hits both of them. 34 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Bird, he clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Bird's got 4 points in the quarter. Bird's gotten everything to drop so far, shooting 4 of 4. Here's Dunleavy, and that one good.
And that's what you like to see right there. A solid move to give himself some room and take it inside. And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Well, it's amazing. If you finish quarters the right way, it can have such a great impact on the outcome of a game.
Now Dunleavy to the inside. It's stolen by Olajuwon. Magic Johnson. He's doing it tonight and has been the driving force for the 80s team. He's approaching 40 points for him in the game. He's scoring in just about every way possible. And we've got more M2K Sport. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the court for the 80s team, Dominique Wilkins out there with Thomas. Then it's Olajuwon. Then it's Kareem. And it's Worthy in at the 3, the small forward. There's the drive. Count it.
Yeah, nice job there. Just very lackluster defense.
Here's Thomas. Over Dunleavy. Thomas, good.
And though Thomas is great from the perimeter, he has a toughness and a willingness to go in amongst the trees and kind of mix it up.
Dunleavy the pass to Greavy. And there are the Bucks with another bucket.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
It's Thomas, high post. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Bounces high off the rim and drops.
You know, he had room to operate, but added a little fade on that shot just for good measure.
Pass to McKeskey. Pierce against Wilkins. Here's Dunleavy. 4 on the clock. Here's Greavy. Let's go. It's rebounded by Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Baseline try, and Wilkins gets it to go on the assist by Thomas.
Just a smooth, clever playmaker. Isaiah keeping his teammates involved here.
Pass to Cummings. Got it. Good job in the low post. Cummings got 27.
Yeah, terrific work in the two-man game results in an easy bucket. That's how you do it.
And there it is for him.
And you just look at the grace, the agility, versatility that Jabbar brings to the center position. Can beat you in so many ways.
Here's Greavy. Worthy defending. Greavy's gone 1 of 3 from the field here. Here's Abdul-Jabbar, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Here's Dunleavy. Thomas covering. And Dunleavy gets it to go in. 3rd minute of action now gone here in the 4th. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Here's Worthy. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Dunleavy kicks to Pierce. Pass to Greavy. Now Dunleavy. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Dunleavy's got 10 points here in the second half.
Oh, how about the dime? You love that unselfishness.
Here's Dunleavy. The floater. Here's the pass to Greavy. Off target from outside. And Olajuwon has got the ball here for the 80s team. Worthy with the bucket.
Yeah, there is an art to working for the best shot available, and that right there is it.
So it's the Bucks now. Pass to McKeskey. And here's Pierce. He's defended by Wilkins. And Ricky Pierce gets it to fall.
Oh, beautiful pass. My goodness.
Abdul-Jabbar on the wing. Shot from 16. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
And just using the natural advantage he has, he can see over the top of the defense.
And he has got such good touch from that medium range area. It's an option they can always go to.
Cummings' shot is good.
Boy, what a sweet pass. That one on time and on target.
Goes up to the stripe. Abdul-Jabbar with the bucket. That's 12 points here for Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. And the jam by Terry Cummings.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher. Thomas outside. And the 7-foot McKeskey clears the glass.
No one near him on that one, and I'm not sure why he felt like he needed to fade away.
Out left to the wing. And here is Cummings. Pass to Greavy. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Now Dunleavy, covered by Worthy. Clock is at 3, and he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops.
Well, this is what they needed earlier on. At some point, it's too little, too late.
Yeah, but then again, this run came against a team that may have felt it had already won, and you get the sense it let its guard down.
You know, not necessarily what you're looking for, but still able to convert.
Doubled by Abdul-Jabbar. We've got 22 seconds left here in the 4th quarter. Here's Greavy. Hakeem Olajuwon with the rebound.
And I'm not sure that is a shot that he should be taking.
Well, it's hard to imagine that the play was designed to go in that direction. Boy, I'd be surprised if we see that again.
Now Dunleavy. And so it's the 80s team winning this one to come into an opponent's building and dominate the way